Many people have cats. Many people love their cats. They know that. Many people also hate their cats. It's a fine line between loving and hating your cat, but we are here to tell you all about owning a cat. Answer the question, how much does a cat cost? We're going to talk about cats coming cheap, cats coming not cheap, how much they really cost. What happens is, taking proper care of your cat is very difficult. You need to be able to pay for vaccinations, food, toys, litter, all that stuff. People associate cats with a very expensive cost, and that also leads to negative feelings about their cat. The monthly cost per cat doesn't seem like much, but when you add it all up, there's a vast majority of items that you really do need for your cat, including toys, food, treats, and other things that also need to make your cat happy. Like many animals with proper care, cats will require vaccinations costing about $10 to $25 each. But in the first 2 years, you'll be looking at around 17 vaccinations total. These can range from your typical rabies to one you've never heard of about the FIV, FIP, Giardia, and so on. So, you've got all the shots down, but what about spaying and neutering them? All responsible pet owners do for their cats when taking about $50 to $200 each, depending on where you live. This has to be done before the cat is 6 months old. But we're not done yet. If you want to maintain a healthy feline, you've got to get to the doctor at least once a year for an exam. These are around $30 to $55. How long do cats live? The average lifespan of a cat is around 12 to 15 years. However, you can see cats live upwards of 20 years, as seen in Pinky from Hoyt, Kansas, who lived 24 years old. If you're looking at just the vet expenses, you're looking at some pretty steep prices. Everyone knows that you'll also need a happy cat, so the road doesn't stop there. Hi Chris, how you doing?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. I'm going to ask you a couple questions about owning a cat. Alright. How has owning a cat affected your life?
You constantly feel like you're being watched. And you are.
Okay. What kind of people would you recommend to get a cat?
Someone who is amused easily. Like you.
Okay, well thank you for that. I will definitely consider it.
Really
Would you say the cost of owning a cat is high?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Unless the cat has like worms or something.
Okay, so...
Other than that, I mean, medical is always a pain in the butt with pets. Regardless.
Very true, very true. Alright, what is the most expensive item or purchase you had to make for your cat?
Probably like Frontline, the anti-tick and flea stuff, and then a cat tree.
Okay, well, that's very nice. How many cats have you owned?
2.
2? How'd they go?
The first one, his name was Blackie. He was a pain in the butt. And the second
Question mark. Was the last name Chan?
Yes.
Did you name him Blackie Chan?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
He was funny. He did karate kicks. Anyways, and then the second one was Go-Go, and she was a little bit fat.
Right. Is owning a cat similar to owning a dog? What are the differences, if not?
Cats are a lot more subtle. They're not as hyper. They don't require as much attention. But if your cat really likes attention, then your cat's going to make it known that she or he wants attention. Cats can be more of a glutton than dogs. They're more sensitive to that kind of stuff. They're really emotional, very moody. They're just downright funny as hell.
Right. Where was I? Oh yeah. Do you think owning a cat is more or less expensive than owning a dog?
Less.
There you have it. Less.
Expensive, yeah, less expensive.
Very nice. Alright. Is there a way you could cut back on what you spend on your cat? Explain.
Grooming it regularly and making sure you don't feed your cat like Big Macs or something stupid. Just keep it healthy. Won't play with them.
Very nice. Alright, how much do you think you spend on your cat per month? Aside from the original upfront costs.
Probably less than 100.
Okay. Alright, do you think you pamper your cat too much?
No, we my family and I we like to tease the cat more than we like to pamper her. Every now and then we'll feel bad and we'll get her something from the store, but we usually just like to videotape her and just tease her.
Very nice, very nice. Alright. Can you think of at least 3 reasons that make owning your cat worthwhile?
There's never a dull moment with a cat unless they're sleeping, and even then they're still cute as hell. They really... What?
You said hell.
Whoops! I said it already one time. Anyways, cats are rad, bro.
Thank you for your time.
Monthly costs for cats can be low quality of a low ball of about $45 a month and high quality of a high ball of about $140 a month. Food. You can spend varying amounts of money on cat food per month, depending on what kind of cat food you get or how old the cat is and how much it eats. For example, the average low cost cat food bag will cost about $15 to $20. However, the high quality cat food can cost up to $35 per bag. Litter, just like with food, can cost up to varying amounts. If you only change your cat's litter once a month, it'll be around $10 for the low-cost clay-based litter. However, it is recommended you change it at least twice a month. For a better cat litter, it isn't clay-based, you'll end up spending about $25 to $30 a month. For treats, your treats can be given sparingly, but are generally a great thing to include in your cat's diet. Your average bag of cat treats will be about $7 to $10. Some may cost up to $25. It all depends on how much you want to spend. Toys. Cat toys can vary dramatically in cost, purpose, and complexity. A simple feather toy on a string ball or a ball with a bell in it can cost a little more than $3 to $5. But an elaborate scratching post and tower can cost anywhere from $100 to $200.
I joined you here in Richard's car to ask you a couple questions about owning your cat.
Okay, let's hear them.
All right. How has owning a cat affected your life?
Well, she tends to sleep on my face a lot, so I tend to get a lot less sleep, and when I do, it's like having sleep apnea, but a lot less hairy. Or a lot more hairy, I should say.
Very nice. All right. Well, what kind of people would you recommend to get a cat?
Really, really lonely ones. Because cats tend to really only like you if you're the main source of their affection. And if you have multiple people sharing the affection, she might not like you that much.
Very nice. All right. Would you say the cost of owning a cat would be very high or very low?
Somewhere in the middle. Cat food is fairly low, and you don't really need that many toys because it'll just break your stuff with it for entertainment, so it's fairly nice.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. What is the most expensive item or purchase you've had to make for your cat?
Definitely the bag of cat food, because, I mean, that stuff does not come cheap, especially that high-grade stuff if you have a fancy cat like mine.
Very nice. All right. How many cats have you owned?
In total, 3. 1 a tabby and 2 black fat cats, and both of which got hit by cars, oddly enough. The tabby one is going to live forever just to piss me off, I'm pretty sure, though.
Would you say you're a lonely person?
Yes. Yes,
Very
I
nice.
am.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. All right. Would you say it's similar to owning a dog? And if not, what are the differences?
It depends on the cat. Like, my father owns a cat that is basically a dog, but my cat personally is very, very reserved and hates people. So generally, and that's generally what I've found with most cats, so it's generally very different because they're not sociable at all.
Fair enough. All right. Do you think owning a cat is more or less expensive than owning a dog?
A lot less expensive than owning a dog. As I said, it'll just break your stuff for entertainment, whereas a dog will need toys or anything else to keep it entertained, and you have to walk it and get it leashes. Cats, you just need to feed it and make sure you have very breakable objects.
Okay. Is there a way you could cut back on what you spend on your cat? If so, explain.
Probably make everything rubberized, so that way when it tries to break my fine china, it'll just bounce off the ground and hit it back in the face and teach the little thing a lesson.
Good for you. I'm glad you can think this through all the way. Yeah. All right. How much do you think you spend on your cat per month?
With the purchases of cat food, maybe 1 bag per month, too, if she's feeling very fat that month, generally about 15, 20 bucks.
Fair enough. Do you feel like you pamper your cat too much, or do you think you give it just the right amount of love?
I think I give it too much love because it can spur on me, it can bite me and scratch me, and I'll still love it and pet it all the same. And even if it hates all the people I love, well, you know, more to love.
What a douchey little cat.
Right.
All right. Can you think of at least 3 reasons that make owning your cat worthwhile?
No.
I didn't think so. Thank you for your time, Austin. I very much appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Now for kitten care. Kittens can cost a little upwards of good amount of money when you're first starting out. But one thing you have to worry about a cat, unless you buy it 1 to 2 years old, you're going to have to get a bunch of shots. Here's a complete list of the shots a kitten will have to go through for the first 2 years of his
Hi,
life.
Coben. How you doing today?
Good.
Well, see, I'm going to be interviewing about owning your cat. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Good. All right, cool. How has owning a cat affected your life?
Not at all.
Not at all? You're just it's kind of there?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of people would you recommend to get a cat?
People that like cats.
Do you like cats?
Yeah.
That's a good answer. Would you say the cost of owning a cat is high?
No.
You wouldn't? It's not a lot of money?
I mean, to buy the cat it is, but after that, the food's not too expensive.
Okay. What is the most expensive item or purchase you had to make for your cat?
The cat litter box.
Get his ear.
Very nice. Okay. Nice emotion there, buddy. Here, how many cats have you owned in your lifetime?
One.
One cat? What kind?
It's a black cat.
Very nice. Very cute. Alright, is it similar to owning a dog, or what are the differences, if not?
You don't have to take it out to go pee and stuff.
Okay, very nice. Do you think owning a cat is more or less expensive than owning a dog?
Less.
Less expensive? Why would you say that is?
Because a lot of dogs are more expensive based on their breed and stuff.
How much do you think you spend on your cat per month?
$15.
$15?
Yeah.
Pretty cheap cat. Very nice. You must be the lucky one to hunt themselves. Very nice. Alright. Is there a way you can cut back on spending for your cat? Explain.
If I don't buy it food.
That's nice. I'm glad to hear that. Your cat might starve someday. Sorry to hear that. But do you think you pamper your cat too much?
No.
No, you don't?
No.
That's good. Well, at least you give them the right amount of love. Here, can you think of at least 3 reasons that make owning your cat worthwhile?
It's a cat, it's fluffy, and it's black.
That's very awesome. Thank you for your interview time.
Okay. Have a nice day, Coach. Okay.